Hey, good morning, everybody. I bet you can guess where I am if you watched the very beginning. Yep, it is 5:45 a.m. and I'm at the Walmart waiting for it to open so I can do some Spark deliveries today. And they had a little incentive going on for this morning, today and tomorrow and the next day, I believe. So anytime they have added money on there, I kind of try to get a trip or two in there. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here waiting for the first orders to come out. I hope you're having all a really nice day. And I'll be back with you in a little bit as soon as I get some orders, or one order, my first one or second one. I'm not sure how long I'll work today. It's going to depend on what these orders that are coming out looks like. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I got a shop order. It's not going very far, about 6 miles, and it pays $27, just a few items. So I'm going to grab this, go deliver it, and see if I can get a second order in this morning. I'll be back soon. Okay, I got that first order delivered. It was really easy, and it didn't take me all that long. I think about 30 minutes, no, 40 minutes total. But the order, and I'll pop it up here on the screen so you can see it, it paid $27 and some change. But with the incentive added on, it'll be $32 and some change. So that's really good. And so now I'm going back to the store and see what else pops up. It's really foggy this morning. I thought I would just let you see the fog, because the road I'm going to take to go back up to the store, I really dislike that road, but I'm going to take it because there's not much traffic on it. And right now on the highway, with everybody going to work, it's starting to get a little busy. So I'm just going to take this other route, which is, it takes about 2 minutes longer. It's shorter, but it's very curvy, and you can't go really fast. But that's okay, because I'm not into going really fast anyway. So here we go. I hope today's going to be a good day. I'm not going to stay out and work all day, but I may do another 1 or 2 deliveries. I'll see how it's going. I just kind of play it by ear and go from there, you know, because I know when I plan stuff, it usually doesn't work out the way I plan. So that's why I kind of leave it open-ended. So yesterday, I did one Spark trip yesterday. And in addition, I stopped. There's a local Ford dealer here that was looking to hire some people to pick up and deliver cars. And I thought, well, you know, that's something that I could do. The reason I don't go and get a regular working for somebody job is because as I've gotten older, there are just things that I just can't do anymore, as far as like standing on my feet for hours on end or lifting things. And so that's mainly why I do the gig work, because I can set my own hours. If I get tired, you know, I can just go home. But I thought, I'll stop and check this out. And I stopped and got an application from them. It pays $14 an hour. I'm still deciding whether I want to do it or not, because they really want full-time people. It's from Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, which is not a bad schedule. I'm just trying to measure whether I can really do that or not. And I'm not sure, I'm just not sure if I want to take on a full-time employment thing, even though it would be fairly easy driving cars around, dropping them off. But I'd be gone for over 9 hours every day, and I have to take that into account also as far as my dogs go, The reason I was thinking about it, is because I could put it toward my emergency fund and investment plan that I was talking about on one of my other videos. And then, okay, so $14 an hour times 40 hours, that would be what, $560 a week. So it would cost me about $30 a week for gas. So after they took taxes out and my gas, I'd have maybe $450. Well, I started thinking, I'm just not sure what I want to do about it yet. I think I'm kind of thinking I might as well just stick with Spark. Granted, I'll be having more miles put on my van. And the reason I was thinking about getting a regular job is because I wouldn't have to drive my van all over creation, just back and forth to work, So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I can think about it a little longer. Anyway, how you like this road? It's nice and foggy out here, isn't it? Okay, I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, I made it back to the store. Just turned my app back on, and I'm gonna see what they send out. Hopefully I can get another decent order, and that would be nice. So here's what I was thinking also. I don't know if you guys are gonna follow my money series where I'm just showing what I'm doing to invest for my own future and stuff, so that's a different series. But I talked about starting an emergency fund. Well, I was thinking about something else this morning too. Just $5 a day, right? If you took $5 a day, I saw this somewhere that it said over half of America does not have access to $1,000 if they would have some type of emergency. Say your refrigerator goes or you have something like that. Over half of America can't afford that, they said. And there's a great deal of people too. I can't remember what the percentage was that don't even have access to $400. And you know what? Right now, I'm in that category. So if you're interested in hearing more about my, what I'm doing in that area, about finances and stuff, you can watch those videos. But, and it's $10 a day. I thought to myself, if I just took $10 a day and saved it, in 100 days, that would be $1,000. That's only a little over 3 months. So, that's something to think about. Okay, I'm going back to sparking now. I'll be back with you in a little bit. Another little thing I wanted to show you all is I try to fill up my gas tank once a month. And then every time I come out to do any gig work at all, I reset these. My trip mileage for the day and my average mile per gallon for the day. And then at the end of the day, say if I go 100 miles, I divide that by whatever my miles per gallon is to make it easy. Just say that was 20 miles per gallon and I did 100 miles today. That would be 5 gallons of gas. And then I take it to my local gas station and I get 5 gallons of gas. Whatever it was that I used that day is what I replace. That way I'm not always worried about, am I going to have enough gas? Because I know it. I'm sure you've all done that where you're thinking, oh, great, I made this much money today, but then you didn't take out any for gas. So that's what I do. Okay, I'm doing my second shop order, and it's a double shop, and it's going to pay me pretty good. Like, with the incentive, it's going to be over $38. It's only 12 items, and I'm going for it. So this is a good day so far. I just finished dropping off that double shop order, and I'm headed back to the store. I was only going to do a few this morning, but I think I'm going to go ahead and head back to the store, and as long as they keep sending out orders, if it's busy enough, I think I'll stay out until about lunchtime. It's only 8:30 now. So, let's see what's going to happen. But those two orders, I made $60 already, a little over $60. So I'm happy with that. Okay, I'll be back in a little while. I'm back for one last order. I got a pharmacy order I'm going to take. It's going to pay me, I think, $21 or $22. I didn't look close. Anyway, then I'm going home because it's in that direction. So we'll see you later. I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, so I just finished the last delivery for the day for me, and that was a pharmacy delivery. Went very well. So now I'm on my way home. I'm going to stop at the store and get some eggs. And when I get home, I'll calculate my miles and gas mileage and figure up the total for that, and I'll show you that along with my total that I made for today. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, I just got home. Here's my total for today. I have 81.1 miles, and I normally don't get this good a gas mileage, but it's 20.2 miles per gallon. So that will come out to approximately $13 worth of gas. And I'm going to, I didn't stop and buy eggs simply because I just didn't actually have to have them today. And so I'm going to wait until I'm down to my last 4 eggs to go get more. I think that will help me with my keeping on my food budget, you know. So I made a total of just over, I think it was $91.20 today in just under 4 hours. And that's including the incentive. So if you take $91 minus $13 for gas, that's what I'm left with. And that's going right into one of my savings accounts. I have two. I started 2 emergency funds, one for me and one for the dogs. And the one for the dogs is in case they have a medical emergency. So I'm gonna split that up and put some in mine and some in theirs. And I guess that's all for today. So thanks for coming along on this video today. And thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be going back out tomorrow morning and probably Saturday morning. And so I will catch you guys on the next video. And I just hope you have a really wonderful day. Bye for now.